Diddy's 4-year sentence marks a pivotal moment for the disgraced music mogul.
Speculating for I don't know how much time we thought Diddy was going to get down there to the jailhouse for throwing that girl on the ground and humping everybody. Now, I always said Diddy shouldn't go to jail for humping. That don't make no sense.
Right.
And if people want to come and fly to his house and hump, that's on them. But Diddy, guess what? You shouldn't. This is what I don't understand about this whole Diddy and flying people across state lines and doing like kind of nonsense for humping.
What?
Diddy, your bread alone is supposed to bring people to hump you. Like, you shouldn't have to pay nobody to do nothing. Like, you should have, Diddy should be able to walk outside his door. There should be so many people standing there screaming, Diddy, whoa! You should just be able to say, come here, you come on in. And therefore, you didn't have to have all these trafficking charges up down here.
Yeah, just be like, I pick you, you, and you.
Yeah, I mean, Diddy, why you got to be hiring people and flying them across the state lines and stuff? You don't think you handsome enough to get somebody to come and, apparently, from what I hear, he wasn't doing nothing down here to these things, but getting Cassie done so he can sit there and masturbate and watch. Child, you should still be able to, Diddy, you're not that ugly. I mean, you're not super handsome, but you ain't ugly either. I mean, you don't have to be down there doing all that. Now, you was going to the gym, you was working out, your body was looking good and everything. Why you feel like you need to do that?
Yeah, that's weird.
You shouldn't be doing that. Now, you got a slap on your wrist, and I heard you still weren't happy about that up down there to the courthouse. Now, they said that him and his kids were doing all this crying and carrying on and everything down there. And then when it got time for him to get sentenced, he going to stand up and look at his family and go, you still got off light.
Yeah.
Now listen, y'all. Sean Diddy Combs was sentenced to over 4 years in prison. Now, do you want me to move him over here? Because you ain't even got Diddy on. Let me just move him. Let me just move him. I'm just gonna. No, turn him off. I'm gonna move him. Listen. Now listen, Diddy. You don't have to turn off the crawler. You do not have to turn off the crawler because I'm gonna make it to where it fits. All right. So Diddy. Now listen, Diddy. You done did all this down there to that courthouse. You got off light and you got off easy. So if I was you, I would just shut up, go do the rest of my time, and be quiet.
Right.
Okay, so it says, Sean Diddy Combs was sentenced to over 4 years in prison. This comes from CNN. It says, a federal judge sentenced Sean Diddy Combs to 4 years and 2 months in prison Friday afternoon, telling the disgraced music mogul that his crimes were serious, but there was light at the end of the tunnel for him. And there is light at the end of the tunnel because the prosecutors wanted to give his ass 11 years.
Yeah.
He only got 4. I guess his crying letter to the judge that he wrote the other day, it worked. Even though I believe the judge was at home laughing at it at the same time. Baby, you see this letter from Diddy. He want to get out early. You know, and got that man finally told the man children and everything and decided to be a little bit nice to him. Now, listen, y'all. Diddy, stop crying. You got 4 years, okay? You already served 1. Right. And after 4 years, you're probably going to only serve half of that. So you're only going to be in prison for 1 year. This time next year, you'll be out. As long as you don't start no freak-offs up down there to the prison house.
Come on, cat.
Now, you know, Diddy, now listen now, when you get to that prison, because you've been sitting in jail all of this time,
right.
People think that jail and prison is the same thing. It's not. Now, Diddy, you going to state prison. Okay? You ain't going to federal prison. Is he? Oh, no, he is going to federal prison.
He's
not
he
going
is.
to state prison.
Right.
You skated, put skating boy up down there. Look, you done got away. You lucky. You done skated away from actually going to state prison up down there, Diddy, because you know if you would have been to state prison, we would have been hearing this all the time from you. Woo! 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 Like you did with Meek Mill recording him up down there. That would have been you every night. Now, in federal prison, you know you're going to be in a couple of programs and stuff, and you know you're not going to be done all that bad up in there. Just be like Martha Stewart, go in there and be nice to everybody. Don't act the fool, and you'll be out in no time. Get in some classes. Take some vocational shit. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to sew. Learn how to saw, sawing, not sewing, sawing. You know, get out in the woods, explore everything. Don't be in there starting nothing with nobody, Diddy. Don't do that. Okay? And when you get out from that new life you claimed you was going to have when you got out of prison when you wrote that letter the other day, still keep true to that because you once only supposed to be saying that just to have a lighter sentence. This is supposed to be your actual real new life. Now
Right.
we gonna make sure you stay hold of that. You can turn the skating boy off. Dang. Listen now, Diddy. You said that you're gonna be this new person when you get out. This evil eye man I see right here. I don't want to ever see him again.
Right.
Never again. I want to see Diddy like this from now on. It's sunny, how's your day, I'm going to do my best every day. Da-da-da. That's what you need to be doing every time we see Diddy from now on.
Yeah.
He need to be like this. How's everybody doing today? Are y'all doing well? Everybody in here should be doing well because guess what? I'm doing well. Where's my camera? Hey, I'm not using it for porn or sex this time. Hey, you new friend, take a picture. You new friend, take a picture. You new friend, take a picture and a selfie with me. This is what cameras are for, not freak offs. Okay? They're for your fun and enjoyment.
Girl, you playing now.
No, I'm not.
Diddy, we want to see you marching in the woods, going around, skipping and shit. I want to see you at the Boys and Girls Club playing games with the kids. I want to see you down there to the women's shelter, giving battered women places to stay and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear nothing else about no freak offs now. Now, I want to be able to be invited to a Diddy party and not be scared. And know that I can drink my drink without being worried about me waking up somewhere else with my pants at my ankle. Diddy.
Right.
Okay? Now, Diddy, I want you to behave yourself up down here now. You're about to get at. Now, it says that Combs has been jailed in a federal detention facility in Brooklyn, New York, since his arrest in September of last year and was facing up to 10 years in prison for each of the 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution he was found guilty of in July. He was convicted of transporting 2 of his former girlfriends to have sex with paid male escorts at drug-fueled night sessions called freak-offs or hotel nights. Judge, whatever his name is, ruling Friday, departed from the prosecutor's 11-year sentencing recommendation, and the defense team request for a lenient 14-month sentence that would have secured Combs' imminent release after time served. The judge said he considered the fact that Combs is a self-made artist and businessman who has inspired and uplifted communities and called his impact on the black community and entrepreneurship, all of which was highlighted by his defense team in court on Friday. Celebrated and iconic. Now, you know what? Diddy, this is what everybody should have been suspicious of this motherfucker for a long time. You know why? Because Diddy stopped making music altogether, period.
Yeah.
There was no more artists. There was nothing out there. How was you getting your money? From Ciroc and Revolt TV and Freak Off Sessions? Diddy, you have reduced yourself. Diddy had reduced himself to just freak offs for his life. That was his life.
Yeah.
Freak offs. He'd find any reason to have one. Hey, it's my birthday, freak off. It's your birthday, freak off. Freak off in the morning, dun, dun. Freak off in the evening, dun, dun. Freak off in the daytime, dun, dun. Freak off at night. That was his life.
Yeah.
Freak offs. And poor little Cassie was running around there. Poor little Cassie.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Now I will say this. Now, you know, Diddy was asking Trump for a pardon, right?
Yeah.
Is that in here?
Yeah.
Why you ain't put them together? Okay, so y'all know Diddy was out there begging Trump for a pardon. And, you know, Trump actually even talked about it. He was like, well, you know, they were asking me about it, but I don't know. You know, I don't know if we're going to do it or not. Well, guess what, Diddy? Now Trump gets to laugh in your motherfucking face. You know why?
Why?
Because your sentence is not worth the pardon. Okay?
You're right.
Period. Even if I was Trump and I wanted to pardon this motherfucker, I'd be like, you're only going to be in there for a year, so just
Chill out.
you know, because it's showing like we are even black people are above the law. If you let your ass out and you got this short sentence coming up, they say 4 years, but you know this. He ain't gonna serve no 4 years. Diddy gonna be in there. He gonna be home by next Christmas. Well, then again, I forgot this is federal charges. They say that when it's federal, that you have to serve day for day. So he might actually be in there for 4 years, but I don't know. Diddy, you should have never said nothing bad about Donald Trump after he ran for president. That was supposed to be your friend. You should have never said nothing about him. It says right here, it says, exclusive, Trump tells Diddy, no pardon. This is supposed to be an auto slam. Auto slam! But this come from Media Takeout, y'all. And y'all know how I feel about Media Takeout.
But I ain't one to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me.
My mama sitting over here looking at me like, what the hell is going on? Oh my goodness, y'all. It says Sean Diddy Combs just got hit with 50 months in federal prison, and within hours of his sentencing, Media Takeout has learned that his team went straight to Donald Trump, pleading for a presidential pardon. You know, Diddy had to go back on his ashy little knees. Someone said, Trump, did you see how they did me up down here? I tried my best to get out. Please let me get out. Please. Now you down there looking. Come on, Dad. Now Diddy's down there looking like Kunta Kinte. That don't make no sense. Begging the white man for your release, child. Oh Lord, it says, but the answer got back quick and short, cold and final. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Diddy. Child, that is embarrassing.
Yeah.
Okay, you should have known better not to even ask that man up down there. You should have got your little 1 year sentence. Went on about your business and forgot all about Trump. Now you got egg on your face and you staying in jail. Child, it says Donald Trump and Sean Puffy Combs during the grand opening of Sean Combs' Justin's restaurant at Justin's Bar in New York City. There was a picture there, y'all. I ain't bringing pictures. It says, according to multiple sources close to Diddy's legal camp, Trump in the inner circle made it crystal clear there would be no help coming from Mar-a-Lago. One political insider told Media Takeout they reached out immediately after sentencing, hoping Trump would intervene, but the word came back fast. The president said he wouldn't touch this one. Child. Diddy, listen, leave Trump and all them alone.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Donald Trump is not going to help you at all. Period. Melania, where are you, sweetheart? Melania, where are you, sweetheart? I'm in Italy. She down there to the Diddy trial watching to see what's going on down there. Diddy should be out. He should be out. You should lock Puff Daddy up. Puff Daddy, Puff Daddy. Yo. Bye, Diddy. You got off easy. Just take your little time down there. This, guess what? Because R. Kelly is jealous of your ass right now. R. Kelly sitting over there like, Diddy got off. Not off, but you know, he ain't gonna spend all that time up there to that courthouse. Child. Y'all, why is these names up on my thing? Y'all know I don't like when these names show up on here. Tyler Perry and all these people. So it says, Taraji P. Henson joins Tyler Perry's Why Did I Get Married Again cast. Auto Slam! Again. Why is Taraji P. Henson in all the Tyler Perry shit all of a sudden?
Right.
And who is she supposed to play down there to Why Did I Get Married Again? It's 4 couples, right? It's 3 couples. It's Tyler Perry and his supposed to be wife. You know, he's doing this just so he could see what it mean, how I feel to be, you know, married to a real woman up down there, even though it's just acting. And then you got Jill Scott and her husband. Then you got Tasha Smith and her husband, and Janet Jackson and her husband. Okay, so where's Taraji P. Henson come in at Tyler Perry? I mean, I don't know if we're going to watch this because you just made a fool out of her on that movie the other day. Taraji P. Henson, what's it called? Last Straw or something like that. Child, ain't no way all that shit happened to one person in one thing. Girl, bye. Bye, Tyler Perry. I'm not slamming you, but you know, stop reinventing the wheel. Just, you have a cast for the movie, just leave it like that. Don't introduce no new people.
Right.
Unless it's a comedian. Now, if you're going to bring Regina Hall up down there to stir it up, make it more funnier, or what's the girl name that was